Hi everybody, a warm welcome to all NIITians to this session on the Introduction to Sun Java Programming Language. My name is Raman Handa. I represent NIIT for Sun Microsystems Technologies. Our objective for today's session would be a brief introduction to Sun Java Programming Language, history of Java, features of Java, Java programs, comparison of Java with C++ language, Java editions, components of Java, and Java data types. As you all know, Java is a programming language which helps us to create several applications that will work on wide variety of devices like personal computer, PDAs, automobiles, robots, and many more. It is used practically in every major industry from education, government, and space exploration to transportation, finance, telecommunications, and much more. The powerful force and the most prevalent software technology, which is a choice for most software engineers and IT organizations. Yes, it is Java and it is everywhere. Now we would like to start with the history of Java. Java technology was created as a computer programming tool in a small secret effort called the Green Project at Sun Microsystems in 1991. The secret Green team, fully staffed with 13 people and led by James Gosling, locked themselves away at a place and cut off all regular communications with Sun and worked round the clock for 18 months, and as a result they developed a device-independent programming language for digitally controlled consumer devices and computers, codenamed Oak, which was later officially announced as Java Programming Language. Now, let's start with the Java features. Sun designed Java as closely to C++, but removed many rarely used confusing features like operator overloading and multiple inheritance. The most important simplification is that Java does not use pointers, but implements automatic garbage collection. As compared to C++, Java is strict in terms of its object-oriented nature. In Java, everything must be done via method invocation for an object. You must view the whole application as an object of a particular class. Java is designed to support applications on network. Java supports various levels of network connectivity through classes in Java.NET package. Java programs can run on any operating system like Solaris, Linux, Windows, and many more, which makes Java as platform independent. Now, let's see the Java programs, applications versus applets. Java program falls into two categories, application and applet. Application executes from any operating system prompt, whereas applet executes in a Java-enabled browser. Applications can be either window-based applications or console application, whereas applets are always window-based. Applications can have more security privileges than applets. Applet can access the resources of the host machine, but cannot access the resources of the machine from where they are downloaded. Applications resides on the hard disk of a local machine, whereas applet resides on a remote machine. Now, let's start with the comparison of C++ with Java. Now, let us see why Java was introduced when C++ was already there as an object-oriented programming language. C++ programmers used to make several mistakes while using certain features that were available in C++. Therefore, the concept of operator overloading and multiple inheritance were removed in Java, as they were one of the major cause of potential errors. Therefore, in contrast to C++, Java includes implicit garbage collection, which takes care of all necessary allocation and deallocation of the memory. Finally, Java attempted to eliminate all the unsafe constructs like pointers and goto statement, which makes all applications of Java secure and safe to use. Let us take a quick look at Java editions. J2SE or Java 2 Standard Edition, which targets desktop computers and serves base API for J2EE. J2EE or Java 2 Enterprise Edition targets high-end enterprise server that process the requests of n number of clients. J2ME or Java 2 Micro Edition targets application development on memory scarce and slower processor based portable devices like mobiles, PDAs, smartphones and many more. Oak was a code name for Java when it was being developed. Garbage collector takes care of all necessary allocation and deallocation of the memory. Pointers were eliminated in Java to make all applications safe and secure to use. Now, we'll talk about Java components. The first component is bytecode. When Java source code is compiled from any platform, it produces an intermediate code called bytecode. Bytecode instructions are not like binary instructions which can be understood by a computer. Sun Microsystems designed a program called JVM, which is a platform specific and can execute Java-based programs. Bytecode instructions are transformed into binary instructions and can be executed then and there. That is why bytecode is platform independent and JVM is platform dependent. Now let's start with the second component called JVM. Java Virtual Machine is an abstract specification that defines features which must be implemented by every JVM, but leaves certain choices to the designers. The components of JVM are the class loader subsystem, the class file verifier, and the execution engine. The class loader subsystem loads the class file of your program and Java API. The class file verifier checks the internal structure of each of the class file to see if they are safe to be used. It also checks it satisfies the rules of Java programming language. The execution engine executes the bytecode by converting them into native machine code. The implementation of execution engine is different on different JVMs. The Java language supports 8 primitive data types. Each type is predefined by a language and named by a reserved keyword. Byte occupies 1 byte of memory and is similar to char in C++ that can store characters. Short occupies 2 bytes of memory and is similar to int in C++. Char occupies 2 bytes and can store Unicode-based characters of several Asian languages. Int occupies 4 bytes of memory and is similar to long in C++. Long occupies 8 bytes of memory. Float occupies 4 bytes and stores floating point values. Double occupies 8 bytes. The class file verifier checks the internal structure of each of the loaded class file to see whether they are safe to be used. When Java source code compiled from any platform, it produces an intermediate code called bytecode. Int and float occupies 4 bytes, whereas long and double occupies 8 bytes.